Probabilistic supply chains, why the future cannot be predicted, only prepared for. Human beings have always searched for certainty. We plan careers, forecast economies, predict customer behavior, build annual budgets, develop 5-year strategies. The assumption is deeply rooted in human psychology. If we analyze enough information, we will eventually find the right answer. Modern supply chains often operate in exactly the same way. Teams invest enormous effort into producing one forecast, one demand plan, one inventory target, one production schedule, one version of the future. But what if that is the greatest planning mistake of all? A probabilistic supply chain accepts a simple reality. The future is never singular. It is a range of possibilities. Rather than asking what will happen, it asks what is most likely to happen and how prepared are we for the alternatives. This shift may appear subtle, but it fundamentally changes how organizations think. It replaces certainty with probability, prediction with preparedness, confidence with adaptability. Interestingly, this philosophy mirrors one of the greatest lessons in modern psychology. People who overthink often search endlessly for the perfect decision. They replay every scenario, trying to eliminate uncertainty before taking action. Ironically, this rarely creates better decisions. It often creates hesitation. Business can fall into the same trap. Organizations become obsessed with producing the perfect forecast rather than building the capability to respond when reality inevitably changes. The strongest supply chains understand that forecasting is not about being right. It is about reducing uncertainty while remaining ready for multiple outcomes. This is where probabilistic thinking becomes a strategic capability. Instead of committing to a single future, organizations evaluate many plausible scenarios, assign probabilities, assess risks, and prepare flexible response strategies before disruption occurs. Artificial intelligence is accelerating this transition by modeling thousands of potential demand patterns, supplier disruptions, and logistics constraints in seconds. But technology alone is not enough. A probabilistic supply chain requires a different leadership mindset, one that is comfortable making decisions without perfect certainty, one that understands that resilience is built not by predicting every disruption, but by preparing for many possible futures. The organizations that lead tomorrow will not be those with the most accurate forecasts. They will be those with the greatest ability to adapt when forecasts prove wrong, because the future has never been a destination waiting to be discovered. It has always been a range of possibilities waiting to be navigated. At Kaleidoscope International, we believe the next generation of supply chain leaders will not compete on certainty. They will compete on the quality of their thinking, the flexibility of their decisions, and their ability to turn uncertainty into strategic advantage. Continue exploring the future of supply chain with Kaleidoscope International, where advanced thinking transforms complexity into clarity and uncertainty into competitive advantage.